running to the future. Past, done with this. But if I need you, then I'm coming back. Yeah, that's a fact.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say when you create a number that high, your chances of winning are over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Seahawks are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot, find a way to win some games, and keep moving forward.
2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Watson.
Yeah, put your tip on the table.
Now it's 3rd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning are up over 98%.
That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what it is.
And you can only manage to get a couple 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this deal, has got to be priority 1.
On the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Sherman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Oh.
Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to the 21 or 22. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. Watson on play action. Dancing to his left. And he's not able to get away. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. They've been moving the ball offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now. Finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Walker fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1-yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal. They'll try and run. Walker, no gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
Levante!
This is the time to go.
That's a big time play, boy.
They're turned away on fourth and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game,
they say you ain't got it no more.
The goal line stand.
Okay, that's a big time play right this way.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. We're scoreless after 1.
That's a big time play, swag. 54 still got something in the tank.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they got it second down and 11.
Yeah. Have a turn.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. We'll talk about specifically running backers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that out the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a short one here, complete to the top.
Richie Rich! I got trust in you.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him.
I got trust in you, Richie Rich.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
No doubt about it. The defense use your defensive advantage. Linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to.
It's time for y'all to go to bed.
They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Chubb on the counter. And he's able to play.
Ashton, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Just shy of the 30.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker.
Niggas just dive. Niggas don't even be there. Like, niggas just dive.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom five in the league and can bring that 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle. And the second, they got one there.
Block time.
Past the 45 before being tackled. And Charles, it's not very often an elite back becomes available. They jumped on it.
Some of that shit.
To do so.
I agree.
Over that goddamn ball.
Position is devalued. When you have a chance to get one of the truly best top of this game, you go out and get him.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Going out wide and finds Chubb. That'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. But that last throw,
I guess I tried to pre-vision the block.
Passing now for his career.
And they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. The team should give him a game ball.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Cook, let it run. It's 3rd down tough, 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they thought they didn't have time or what the case was.
The extra speed, penetration as they stuffed that one on the line of scrimmage.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, that's the ball.
It's incomplete. Big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
I don't know if he's sensing contact to cover or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. He could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On play action, here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together.
Get him, Zion.
Tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense.
We're getting Zion.
Last time. but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't happen to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Appreciate it.
This drive is almost over
I'm
before
all
it
right.
began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incomplete.
You did DoorDash Express?
And they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off of play action, it's Watson.
It's tough. Miss that throw, Watson. Miss that throw.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Taken in at the 22. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. I think we'll find breaks the tackle now.
Richie Rich.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
There's an incompletion partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Last 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Drops it off for Chubb. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half,
I just missed
that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
God dang.
And he's not in this one. That is no good. Right outside the left upright. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back to so no scoring in our first half. The second half break is back underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So net negative there of 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you used the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. Both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. And I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's got some space here. And a strong run as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, what balance is. It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call is working very well for them right now. The lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense up front, they won that battle and attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go with Chubb on second down. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 4.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's run game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 45-yard strike. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Gotta hold that block. Palmer?
They'll run for it. Chubb. Able to slide down the numbers.
Chubb. That's a touchdown, right?
Defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow a conversion, but a big play as well. 4th and short, got a whole lot more than a bargain for a little score.
That because you know how it is when you get all those bodies near the line of scrimmage. You often get engaged by blockers, and you can't get your hand. And he breaks free, he goes the distance.
So that challenge not successful there. That's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Coming right. This is Chubb on the toss. And take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. Nick Chubb, his 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the open drive of the second half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
We're going to bed. We're going to bed.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead is already... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Richie Graham. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8. And again, it's Chubb. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Back to the line now. down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That burst good for first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Hey, get set. Solo left Zion. Let's go.
And Chubb trying the middle here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Second down, here's Chubb again. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Cook. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Getting right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Cook. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so I hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, yeah, Jamel.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
2nd and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it again with Chubb. And able to get this to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa.
You still hold your breath a little when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. A give left side to Cook. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They run again on 1st down. Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This is 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's got it in, complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost, and number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with it. And this ball's right up the money and leads to a big play.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Watson. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They play turnover free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing...
C straight, big fly jacket from